So what can you tease us about next season?
Wait, who are you? I know, but
Sarah Carter, playing Maggie on Falling Skies. And this is our 4th season that's about to air. So things are completely different and very exciting, and especially for Maggie. I think this is one of her wildest seasons. It is her wildest season. What can I tease you about? Well, I think you guys have probably heard, or maybe you haven't, that there's a love triangle, and it's not with Karen. Do you know about this?
no.
Okay, this is the first table that I was just officially given permission to tease about this, and I'm terrified for this story to come out. When it was written, I had a very strong reaction, and I think it's because I genuinely love working with Drew Roy and our relationship, the Hal and Maggie relationship, and we are still very much working together, but the relationship is now complex because his little brother's involved.
I had a feeling.
You had a feeling?
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I did not have a feeling.
I
When I
actually did
saw
not
it
think
on the
that.
page, I went, I'm doing what? What's going on? How do you justify this? Tears. David A. Phone calls to David A. Like, David, I know, this is an awesome idea, theory, and I trust you because you're a genius, but are you sure? Are you sure? But it is making for incredible drama.
But isn't that better than Drew having another woman and had the triangle being
Yeah, okay, so now I'm
Now
sort of the
you're-
center of attention. This is payback. It is payback in a huge way.
Well,
For
it's
Hal, poor Hal. Oh my God. I think Maggie's got it harder though. It's heart-wrenching because she's entirely aware of what's going on, and there is a major piece that I cannot tell you, which is the reason for all of this. And that part of the storyline is phenomenal. I absolutely love playing that. I can't wait till Comic-Con when I can speak freely. So it's justified, but it's still hard.
well, Connor Jessup.
Yes.
He has really taken over as like this super action hero
Yes.
badass.
Yes.
So he's kind of gaining that position where I think where your character already was.
That's right.
So it just kind of makes sense that he kind of bumps that guy, in a way.
He definitely likes that.
At least in
Maggie.
status. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and off the top of the season, Maggie and Hal are split up. So we both take leadership roles in our new little communities. And Hal's storyline is phenomenal. And I was excited about, not being only in a romantic storyline, but actually taking a leadership role. And Tom empowers Maggie a lot in this season to be that voice of truth and reason. And I think when Ben sees me in that role, he falls in love, and he also wants to be around me a lot. And Maggie's taken aback by we know Maggie to stand in the back of the crowd, right? She's sort of like looking at everyone and assessing the situation, and then she'll take action. She doesn't say much, but she'll take action when she wants to make a political move, in a way. She's a political character for sure. But now Tom is saying, Maggie, what is up? And he's seeing that she can stand on her own 2 feet, and she can also affect change. So that's awesome to play.
You mentioned while there's not the love triangle aspect anymore with Karen, I was surprised to see Jessie Schramm's name on this press release here, because you seemed to finish her off pretty well last season.
Right.
Anything you can say about how that might
she's
be?
in there?
Yeah.
Well, she's I think she's forever going to be the reason for a lot of the things that happen on the show. She I'm being careful. I'm always the worst with teasing, but she's the reason for everything in the next season, for everything separating and coming back together, and she has a lot to do with Scarlett Burns' character. Scarlett is phenomenal next season. She's such a great actress. I think that's probably the best thing next season, Scarlett Burns. Great storylines for women, actually, in this upcoming season. Moon's character, and Glass, is a full-on warrior, and I don't know, I think it takes the show to a whole other place to have all these women in leadership positions, and I was not expecting that. So kudos to the new writing team for Split.
Do you feel like it needed the 4 seasons to take it to this point, or did you feel like this is something that was vastly missing that should have been addressed earlier?
Which one?
In terms of the great season for the women on the.
Oh, maybe. The show was about Tom Mason and his sons, and that's wonderful. That's sort of Spielberg's niche, and I have a lot of respect for that. And Noah Wiley is, very much the lead this season. It is all about Tom Mason's arc, and he, I guess it's creating an umbrella for all of us. But yeah, maybe it was our turn. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, so to speak.
Yeah. I think it took a while for women to. I don't know how to answer that. I don't really think of the show in terms of why, when. It just is. It's so crazy next season. Everything is just what you don't expect.
And it's like an actor say use the word crazy, so I'm very, very curious what that means.
Out of the realm of sanity.
To be technical about it.